Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Now come. Renegade. A man with a afraid man of the wilderness. Keep it real and on the throne here. No tabloid. Don't move that man. Yeah, man. All right. This morning is a shocker. Just you know, said the one Andrew Holness. Andrew, you know, easy, you know. Andrew Holness run out. Make me warn you, people. Anything you want to say, Andrew Holness run out about. And always attack. I call about Tapanaris. And them benefit from money. And Joe benefit from Finsac. Inside, and I don't know, you know, because Andrew have to come tell the people, oh, you know, yeah, the house, you live in a rent out now, or you get that. Right now, it's probably more than maybe 80 million. You get it for like 78 million. Eh? And by the way, Daryl Pumvals, in a 2008, when you run up with Finsac, yeah, Alisha, I'm not talking about Finsac. 2010, your wife buy a house, one of the Finsac house there. And then some other people get it to know, Uno, and then sell it back and make a profit. Them not easy, you know. Your people, this are the worst government never seen in the history of Jamaica, you know. You have to be careful, hey, them man you lie them way out, it can't happen again. That's why I'm sitting on your son. Me no not chatting with them. And by the way, we see them, we get a little piece of thing, and nobody now watch them. And them run out again with 5-year promise. 5 years promise. When a party in a power, when I do nothing at all, we are 300% and tell them not do nothing. Yeah? And turn around and I promise you and I tell you about hospital when your people are dead. Now I played a young man who appeal to Marky G. Dr. Dad, you take a note for a young man. I have to send you the number. His mother was a teacher. Yeah? I have some problem, must be blind and a bladder problem and have some embolism. And them going to send her to hospital, them have to find 2 million. So them condemn she for dead. But Tuftong will make so much of our people dead off. Him out there, one bag of foolishness. Me have to play a part of him because remember the manifesto where you put out now it now have the use, brother. Uno can't treat nobody again. We need some forensic audit for all of these ministries. Every single one of them. This must happen to Jamaica again, people. This must not happen to Jamaica again. So, I'm going to play my sister right, Mango. Instead of me read it, she read it out and me dissect it because she put out something. So, I'm going to play my sister right, Mango. And you know, she read out everything with the Finsac thing. I'm going to play that. I'm going to play Andrew Holness. The other day, halfway through, when I talk about, and them entrepreneurs, them benefit from the meltdown. If you know, Andrew get house and buy a house, live in a house. If these things are come out, Andrew can't be trusted. Andrew in everything. Him shouldn't be in a prime minister. Daryl Vaz's wife, them go buy one of the house them, and them make money and fight. Them not gonna talking. Yes, but these are the same people, and that's why they don't release the Finsac report. They tell you, you know, when if it release, all of them, all the shop, when I see the one of them name, and it's a release, you know, market you release it. But some things what we are gonna see that are shocking. So them keep it. 100 million for do it and keep it. These people are evil. Yes? This one guy drive some more nail in the vampire them coffin. Because we can't let them out again, you know. We have to nail them and put them in that some lead coffin now. Barnabas Collins and them friend them, we have to leave them, that are Andrew Holness, you know. And them, we have to leave them in one of them box there. Them are pure evil like my brother Byron, that's it. 100%. Them dangerous. See? So right now, we're going to beat it till I'm a bend. Let me just start and show you cars. Now I beat it till I'm a bend. Right? No. No two way about it. Yeah, I'm going to bend up right now.
beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb again.
When people like a government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, for the evil's mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. Wanna go friend up to you, them really down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes, and buy them.
Man, we up. All right, this is unbelievable. But nothing, you can't make nothing past Andrew Holness. People, the man of Andrew, him wicked to the T. That guy not supposed to be no prime minister in the first place. The more things revealed by Andrew, but Andrew do a thing in reverse psychology. So him involved in a lot of things, then him come burn it. So when him burn it, you keep an eye from him because you say him burn it. Him now go do it. It him do wait. Certain things right here him burn. When you check it out, him hand tie up in it. You remember when him come out and him burn, the opposition I said, don't show me the IC. You remember that? But for no, or him tie up and or him deep in it. Yeah? Or him deep and I try to trick the IC, so I try to rule them. You remember him come out and it go to the opposition. Leave the agency to do them work alone. That time him don't tie up. When we come out and we hear say them have 6 and them have 8 people under investigation, all them shouldn't depend on ballot box. Him come out and say look far and wide. But the IC write him long time for years. Now him come out to 3, him give them 3 taxi. Now him come out and say 2 past stage. It cannot be true. The man forget expelled. Him not supposed to in this. Him not supposed to in no race at all. Let me start on this. So this last week when Andrew Holness when I come talk. Watch this.
Those people who had the investment houses that benefited, and then now they want to come and pretend
Yes.
as if they never benefited from government.
Yes.
They benefited from the bad economic policies which affected you. It was so bad that a member of their own party, a member of their own cabinet, a man of the cloth,
Yes.
a man who was a churchman, he had to comment, his conscience was pricking him. And he said this policy of the high interest rate was the greatest transfer of wealth from you, the poor people, to them, the man who claimed that him is a tapanaris. He was the one who benefited.
So this is the Andrew Holness, you know, but we not see. He market himself like him a run away. He's not. He's not. This are the trick women. Them youth at the hey, it hurt me, you know. Cause me I really get out, you know. I really get out. Stand for get out. Yes, we get out, but we are really get out. All these are tricks. You ain't start about Tapanaris, look who empower with, leeching, what them name? The Stewards them, the PSO boy them. Him no power with nobody down here, so. None of them. And a little man, them you see him putting on some things. I'm friend them and them. They on every board. Cross grey. The oligarchs, I'm friend them, but him set up an Harris. Yes, still Mark now power with them there, you know. Mark a chairman for Mona Rehab. Some people were be called the farm and all kind of little things and sick. Him a chairman for that and deal with this. But for him friend call him Prince Andrew. And then use the word. Me say anything where you hear them use, just look round him. Don't watch them word. Very dangerous. So I'm come out and talk about Tapanavis and wealth. Me could look on this now. Me could look on this. Me start my sister because she do the well reading, but I dissect it. Yeah, because she put it up. But that's what's this. This does come out. I think Daryl do the piece on it. I know when she go do all the investigation, I do an investigation. So right man go read out the piece on it. Make a play it. We're gonna dissect this. Watch this.
They're Jamaicans and no come here there. When you come here they quick and fast and look how story come to bump. My God. MP Andrew Holness bought Finsac house in 2002 as thousands of Jamaicans face ruin from the financial crisis. Wow. So you mean to tell me all these labor rights running up and down every day, trying to condemn Mark Golding and drawing him into Finsac when Andrew Holness himself benefit from Finsac? My God. Then how comes every single financial crisis Andrew Holness benefit from? So
Everyone.
from Finsac to Cash Plus, yes, to Olent,
yes,
to SSL.
Yes.
Everywhere you see a financial crisis, Andrew Holness made that call. But Zara Burton is the first person to expose all of the Prime Minister's financial dealings since 2016. She's the one who wrote this article. Remember when they tried to muzzle her, when they tried to silence her? Yeah. And it came to pass that Zara Burton was actually right on the money because according to the Craig Beresford affidavit, which was released into the public about a month ago, basically everything where Zara Burton did expose in 2016 was true. So of course, they're trying to muzzle Zara again as soon as she dropped the article today. Look, now imagine a couple hours after Zara article dropped, the JLP already put out a news release, a media release about fictitious report by 18 Degrees North.
All right, so me tell big dirty thinking fish headless. When people do them investigation and put out thing, me say when I want to hear from you, here's a piece of shit. When you put out something from a fictitious, dirty thinking headquarters, a sperm whale headquarters when I have no value. When you want to go about press release, we don't like you. Here's a piece of shit. Hey, but I see your son, we don't like fish headless and Big Mama them, you know. Them try to destroy Jamaica and put it in 80 by aiding and betting Andrew Holness and them criminal empire. We don't like them. Yeah, but we don't put them out and talk, you know. Yes? Yeah. Them a put you like somebody will read it and believe in them. Set of wolves. Eh? Continue. Sister, because you know, when she read it out, we go and continue the sister read it already. Continue.
Prime Minister Dr. the Most Andrew Holness has taken note of a fictitious report published by 18 Degrees North.
Yeah, well, them like when them write something and say fictitious, anybody ever believe in that say, oh, the report. Remember we don't know who them say them I release something to. These germs, the other day them put my name in a thing, that make it worse, you know. Them know, say, yeah, let me tell you this. A war will not start with America and Iraq. I don't can't win, we not shit. Yes? We remember this. So these are the things where them sit down around there. Them have a sperm whale room. God, this is the real war room. Them have a sperm whale room. And when you talk them out with this, media release. These drunkards and nastiness and blue whale and ingraft sperm whale always have run out with people. I run out to push up or release. I'm going to send them under them dirty thinking to any moment I say, what on? I can't tell this.
And has instructed his attorney to pursue legal action.
Yeah, there.
But didn't they do this too?
Yeah, there. But it's attorney. Eh? And you hear when you talk to them, you hear what going on, you know. Remember, she have it details done, you know. So I remember the attorney them down at Jamaica, majority of them are fish. Them are shit. I require shit. Them a liar. Them not a liar. Them will go connect to links. The one them around them. Dark people and lie my shit. I require himself, I require shit. Yeah? You only know I require shit. And you name the one of them I require shit, them to go away. You understand? Them to move. Not true. Continue. Watch this.
When she did make the report in 2016, and even though they effectively muzzled her, didn't she win the case? Because everything she said was true. Yeah, so here we're go in it right now. Because at the end of the day, when Zara talk, Zara know about. Because she's one thing you can't take from Zara, you know, she's an excellent investigative journalist. Imagine now, these people have been blaming the PNP for Finsac from Jesus was a boy. So desperate they were to cling on to Finsac to score cheap political points that they commissioned a Finsac report which has been ready since 2017. And now 8 years later, 2025, the report still can't be released. We have to wonder, is it because Andrew Holness' name get called in it? As well as several other prominent JLP members? But make we go down in a Zara article and hear what she have to say. On August 10, just before announcing the September 3 general election date, Prime Minister Andrew Holness derided the opposition People's National Party over the high interest policies of the 90s, which crippled the financial sector, caused thousands of entrepreneurs to lose their homes and businesses, and cost Jamaica 40% of its GDP. Addressing a galvanized crowd of Jamaica Labour Party supporters, Holness targeted opposition leader Mark Golding, whose former investment firm profited during the period, declaring no poor person in Jamaica should ever allow that man to touch the economy, because he and his friends would continue where they left off, of transferring wealth from you to their coffers.
So we just play it on the ear side that come out of one this month. I play it first, right? Can't shall read this script.
He contrasted this with his own record. I went through the Jamaican struggle and I never made any money on the backs of the Jamaican people. Really?
Yeah, what I'm saying? He went through the struggle and never made the money. Although he was the minister in the education ministry. You see man Gavin, you see where them push your money and do all kind of things. These are the lies where I'm telling you. He never make money off of the back of Jamaican people. Just lie. Remember you're poor, you know nothing. See? Continue. But this is how be a face and lie. Think when him talk, you can believe in it. See, everybody I read that. Continue.
Really, Mr. Holness? Really? However, an 18 Degrees North investigation raises questions about whether Mr. Holness himself may have benefited from the very fallout for which he condemns the PNP. In 2002, the then first-time opposition member of parliament and his wife Juliet, who would later also become an MP and Speaker of the House, purchased a property whose loan had been taken over by the government's financial sector adjustment company, Finsac, and made.
So it have taken over the loan, you purchase the property, you hear the people them attack because it's out. That's why do I think proper still. See? And this is how we publish, right? What's that?
Their home. Finsac had been created under the PNP in the 1990s to inject billions of dollars into collapsing financial.
To inject billions in a collapsing, so the government have to act. You create this to inject money in a way some people go borrow and what them are do around this. So taxpayers money have to cover a lot of things. Bad debt have to buy back them bad debt here and get rid of it. You understand? You understand? This bad. Continue.
Institutions and rid them of their bad loans. Back then, questionable business practices coupled with the government's policy of raising benchmark interest rates to combat high inflation had hurt financial institutions, with average commercial lending rates ballooning from 17% in the early 1980s to almost 50% a decade later. Business owners were struggling too. Among them were Brian and Beverly Morgan, who borrowed heavily to finance their family flower farm in St. Catherine, Blooming Things Limited. One of BTL's loans, taken out in 1997 for US $1.7 million, which is Jamaica's $60.3 million, was backed by the farm and a townhouse at Great House Boulevard in St. Andrew that the Morgans had owned as an investment property. That sound familiar? Great House Boulevard?
Great House Boulevard.
Amid high interest rates and other setbacks like Hurricane Gilbert in 1988, BTL struggled to keep up with its obligations. The bank was likely going to call the loan, Brian recalled. By this time, their lender, Horizon Merchant Bank, was in trouble too and had...
So, Horizon Merchant Bank. You see, and the government and come borrowing up from me now. Yeah, see, I go set some rate, some sitting there from the 80s. So it roll over in the 90s. I them afraid get up this and buy up the bank. Can't sink the whole country. You remember the meltdown in a US when Obama have to go and bail out some enough one back at the same thing. Same thing. You remember the bailout in the US? Some of them must go to prison to end up at prison and them thing. In 2008. Same thing with the bubble burst. Same thing. Enough people go under enough this and that, and then the government have to come in and the same thing with Finsac. But Finsac is not a own end. But Andrew Ed. Yeah, when get free money, he always get free money, you know. Orient and Cash Plus and SSL. Eh? What kind of prime minister? This man is supposed to attack to nobody. By the way, I see my work in a mobile and I beg PMP for vote for him. I soon show that video there where the youth said to him. You can hear the foolishness when I tell the youth. Youth video it in him like he never see it. You hear him about, as the PMP said, you couldn't, and then I'll do your PMP. You want to hear him? Eh? I shake the youth on, I'm so paid. I'm continue with this.
Gotten taken over by Finsac in 1998. BTL's US $1.7 million loan got absorbed along with it. Morgan told 18 Degrees North that despite trying to argue that he could borrow money from his relatives to pay, Finsac said no, they want the property. That's strange. They took people's properties and you weren't allowed to pay, he said. He says he and his wife were so anxious to get out of the hole they were in that after some protests, they just acquiesced. Together the Holnesses, enter the Holnesses. Though Finsac subsidiary, Refin Trust, had held BTL's mortgage since 1999, the title for the Great House Boulevard house curiously doesn't reflect this until June 13, 2002. That's the same day.
Remember, you know, that house, you know, if you look on the property where owners is like him own it. So why the JLP that make fish headless put out that about this and fast or him get the house? And the people them talk to Zara and everything, you know. And them tell you, oh, him come and get the house. Yeah? So if him come and get the house, only them that build the house. So why you put out a piece of work this paper and about talk to your big dirty thinking sperm whale liars them? Them that shit. Him own the house. Me tell you how them dons. Why you put out something like this and I talk about this and to talk to me liar? Because you're not idiot. Him have the house, him still have the house, people him rent it. and it value a lot of money. One is them still have it. You soon hear. But yesterday you have put out a piece of dead paper. You know, say you're idiot. Eh? You hear the owner of the house I tell you before owners them get it. You get it for most of 7 million, and it value nearly 100 million no more. But
the title also records the sale of the property to Andrew and Juliet Holness, even though the transfer process had begun in 2001, with Daryl Chuck, then another first-time opposition MP, and now cabinet minister, witnessing the transaction on the behalf of the Holnesses as attorney. Morgan explained the delay was because
who was Holness attorney upon the house? Him too should have been a justice minister. And him there so are the attorney for this. And they are Patrick Dottie Spermwell Bailey. And they are, hey, one is tied up in so much thing, brother. When the country run by pirates. How the guy convinced people to turn a prime minister, I do not know. But those calling, we're all responsible for this, you know. Allow the process, make it run. Because all this about thing be. Come on now. Just allow the process, no Bruce. You can't hide and duck in a car where I call you. Number the man that will honest this, you know. And you are the cause of this, you know. After you read that in 2012 and 2010 and kill off so much of you them, make so much of them dead because them want one man. Never have to happen. When they say I make do this, no say the American want him, make him go buckle down. Yeah? And dirty thinking criminal Al Miller them run. The kind of criminal too, you know. Him shouldn't have no church. Him go play a part. When they make so much people dead, them bomb down Tivoli. And then when you see man all down Tivoli phone up brain it too tough. Can a boy couldn't make my family dead and me I vote for them. No! All of the mothers. Eh? Child bearing a hard thing. Yeah, I want to care for the youth when I want to have 2 sons dead and you sit down there and I listen to dead man. But that can't work on my watch. Never. That's why I'm not wear my watch. Can't work on my watch. Never. Continue.
2002. That's the same day. The title also records the sale of the property to Andrew and Juliet Holness, even though the transfer process had begun in 2001, with Daryl Chuck, then another first-time opposition MP, and now cabinet minister, witnessing the transaction on the behalf of the Holnesses.
So you see all of them in this. That's why when I run about and I know you hear who do this, the transaction, you hear who work. And at them we have as MP, justice minister, where you get justice from. Him for losing seat too. Who knows this is a bag of web. Delma Williams are work for one is to as liar. So the one of them is a web. So if one go down, the one of them go down. Them need to go down. Can them go down for everything else, you know. So but them need to come out of that, them to go down. Yes. Them have to go down. Them always have go down. Them have to keep down. Them to move. Continue.
As attorney, Morgan explained the delay was because he was still arguing with Finsac, even though the Holnesses had already occupied the home before the transfer was complete.
Them are occupied the home. So why Spermwell? So tell me something now. Why did I write that letter? You hear the guy named Morgan and he must have won the home before. Yeah, he might tell you the owners them occupied the home before that transaction complete. You understand? Yes. See? Big nasty piece of shit. Yeah. A meal. Go get yourself a meal. And don't me not tell you no come on yourself. Just go man, you can your shit man. Go run under your thinking, mama man. Yes, man. Ban. Yes. Alright. So you see this? Them are live all of the people them get it and I live in it. Yeah, how much money them pay for it? Nah, it's a piece of shit them. Hear this.
The title shows the Holnesses paid Jamaican $7 million, US $144,152 for the home using 2 mortgages in their names, and with that, the Morgan's debts were discharged the same day.
The Morgan's debt. Yeah, I saw them name who did one the house so Andrew them did live in. So how none of them head dirty thinking quarters them are right and talk about here from liar. Here from what kind of liar? On a big stink and fool. And go away, man. Yeah? And I like them to get the house, you know. Them get it. Hear this.
It's unclear how a $7 million sale, a Jamaican $7 million sale, could have satisfied the US $1.7 million, which is 82.6 million debt, plus a smaller Jamaica 252 loan the Morgans had taken out on the property in 1986. Morgan doesn't recall settling the balance. And even
me tell you at any time, 1986. So if I'm down there, so I'm having trouble, 86. Unsecure loans. But them want to blame it. I'm going to look it come over in the 90s to wreck the place, and that's why them have a farm sing Finsac. But them say from 86 that. 86 the man to quote him loan. That time Eddie himself, remember I'm showing Eddie over 430 million. Eddie borrow much million US and forgot same weight, you know. The man ravaged the place. Andrew Holness just repeat it, but in a bigger way. He no different from Eddie. Andrew had the worst thing we ever walk on, and the liarest thing we ever walk on the earth. This is a band can guy. See? And then the minions, them behind him, I don't know who them are try convince. Who them are try convince. Continue.
members keeping the proceeds when the farm was sold years later in 2009 for Jamaica $20 million. However, the Development Bank of Jamaica, which said it eventually assumed the US 1.7 million debt from Finsac, claimed that without recourse to any GOG funds, BTL repaid its total indebtedness in full, using its own cash resources and the sale of a property owned by its proprietors. Asked how much was actually paid by the Morgans, DBJ in July 2025 refused to say. Morgan didn't respond to a follow-up question regarding how his struggling company would have managed to pay off this balance by 2004, which is when the loan was discharged formally registered in 2008. But if the DBJ is correct that BTL paid the loan in full, that may mean the Morgans lost their house with no relief from the government. The repayment details are murky. Did the Holnesses get a deal? Property records show 7 other homes sold in the same complex.
Just what she does, she draw for the property record and so on, what have you. Why may I ask why these nastiness up there about lie, about you put out press release? Remember them people that go, you know, yes, you're the real investigative journalism. Yes? Why you don't put out something like that fish and this? If you go away, he's a piece of shit. Continue.
Between 1999 and 2002 for between 7 million and 9 million, with a median price of 7.5 million. This suggested the Holnesses got a discount of $500,000. There is going to be a part 2 to this. Stay tuned.
I'm going to continue. Continue.
They're Jamaicans. So this is part 2 of my video on Zara Burton's article, which exposes the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, as having possibly benefited from Finsac by buying one of the Finsac homes as far back as 2002. Now, remember, every day these labor rights get up and go on their platforms and try to score cheap political points against the PNP about Finsac, not sharing the fact that so many of them have allegedly benefited from Finsac in that they have bought Finsac homes for next to nothing, including the Prime Minister, quite possibly, according to Zara Burton. So in part 1 of this video, we looked at where she said that the house that they occupied for quite a while, he and his wife, Juliet Holness, on Great House Boulevard in Mona, was...
So you didn't live in the house where y'all tell people about them benefit and who benefit of the poor and the rich. That house probably maybe I'm over 100 million right now. Space and time. That house, it went out. Him have it still.
Finsac from a company called Blooming Things Limited, owned by Brian and Beverly Morgan. So we're going to continue looking at the article where we left off. Did the Holnesses get a deal? Property records show 7 other homes sold in the same complex between 1999 and 2002 for between Jamaican $7 million and Jamaican $9 million, with a median price of $7.5 million. This suggests the Holnesses got a discount of Jamaican $500,000 or close to 7%, even as the unit they bought for $7 million at 3,741 square feet was bigger than 5 of the others, which were less than 3,000 square feet each.
300,000 square feet. So we know the house, the size, who own the house before own is them buy it, how them get it and everything. And we still ask a question, fish dirty thinking that's why you put press release. Yeah? Then the time come for them and then for government. Continue.
The 2 units that were roughly the same size were sold between 7.5 and 7.61 million in 1999. Morgan said he hadn't had a valuation done at the time, but the price was reasonable. He said the property wasn't in disrepair and was one of the better properties on that scheme. He said it had been rented and was an investment house for our future. He told 18 Degrees North that he had no prior relationship with the Holnesses and doesn't know how they came to know about the property. He said it was Finsac who said there's someone willing to buy, and Finsac accepted their offer. Neither of the Holnesses responded when asked how they came to know about the house.
So them all ask a question to Andrew then. Them ask and them not answer. Them not answer. But yes, still them a put out, make the germs a put out letter. About liar and about fictitious. You're big and stink and fool. The investigator, journalist, ask them how them come by, them not answer. Them wish not to answer. Yes? Proper investigation. Continue.
And when asked under the Access to Information Act if the property was publicly auctioned or advertised, the Ministry of Finance, which presides over Finsac, cited privacy exemptions.
Them cited privacy exemption. That's why they never release the thing until I move you. Because the Finsac thing have a release. See, you spend like 100 million to go run up and tell me about Finsac. And then I hide everything in it. Okay. All right, continue.
When asked by 18 Degrees North how the state disposing of what was essentially a state asset could be private, the ministry did not respond. Morgan said even after learning that it was MP Holness who was buying his house, he had no feeling about him. He said at the time interest rates were high and people weren't buying, so Holness was just a person who came and wanted to buy the house. The politics of it. But political observers see this differently because Holness was no ordinary citizen.
No.
They want to first know how he came to know about this house. Maziki Thame, a senior lecturer in the Department of Government at the University of the West Indies, Mona, says, even as an opposition member of Parliament, Holness may still have had access to privileged information. So if he came by the information through his role as MP, it suggests a breach of ethical standards as a politician.
I noticed on the first this. With SSL him take out film thing before it collapsed. We did a 2 things then before 1 hour. Him get fee money, but everybody else do see them. All the time him always depend on top of things, you know. But him not so poor people, him not this man turn millionaire pound him and his wife. And then I hide behind prime ministership. This guy not supposed to even win a seat. He might be the worst thing we ever happened to Jamaica. And joining millions then continue.
Miss Peter Espute adds that Holness was a politician, a role that's supposed to act for the common good. When politicians work for their own good and the good of their friends, that's where the unethical behavior comes in, he said. Holness himself has played politics with the issue of politicians owning Finsac homes. As opposition leader in 2016, he criticized the PNP's handling of the crisis, which he said in a statement took away the property of many hardworking Jamaicans and decimated the entrepreneurial class. He challenged then PNP leader Dr. Peter Phillips to declare whether he had acquired any Finsac properties to which.
So if did right to, you know, if the challenge Dr. Peter Phillips, remember we played that if Dr. Peter Phillips acquire any Finsac property, Dr. Phillips tell him no. The investigator, journalist check. He never acquire none. But only live in a one when he must say this. Must just carry up the assembly, he move out to the one they got in the next house. Only sit live in it from 2002. He moved in there before that, must 201. That time I tell and I ask Dr. Philip if he acquire this is how the guy Finsac can use, reverse psychology on people, everything I come out. Yeah, when I ask Dr. You hear this? Hear this? Yeah, when I ask Dr. Peter Phillips if he acquire anyone. So when you hear me, I say, yes, this morning I'm coming like Jesus, because them people love ball out and not say wolf, Him can't treat me, Continue, watch this.
Of the crisis, which he said in a statement took away the property of many hardworking Jamaicans and decimated the entrepreneurial class. He challenged then PNP leader Dr. Peter Phillips to declare whether he had acquired any Finsac properties, to which Phillips had responded he hadn't. 18 Degrees North didn't find any such evidence. Holness went on.
So 18 Degrees now got dig up Dr. Peter Phillips thing them. They never find such evidence. Because they ask if him have any. You see it? If him tell the people if him acquire any. That time Andrew have female more than 10 years. What a man dry and evil and wicked. On to be a prime minister, man. This is a straight can, man. I want to know people who have investigated. This must happen to Jamaica again. Everybody for roll out who have vote, roll out to vote. You understand? Him dangerous. That's why I try well on, I try destroy, and that's why them didn't want to hide some things. And them have some little sperm whale and some little lobsters and crab. Round them and sea asses and them things, some sea creature. When up and down, them a feed them look at Kentucky and them thing there. And when up and down, go and let them eat that, them to go away. You understand? Let me see that one there where it's a Garden G. A Garden G there. Right now, we don't have time for Uni, Let me just look for Garden G, because Garden G, let me just look for you, Yeah? Because we don't have time for you, but I come on and say, Hold on, what Garden G I said? The Garden G now said nothing. Good man, Mr. Lonesome, and student, blessed day. Garden G, no, my Garden G, I think Andrew have anything, yeah. And each and he never finished. Garden G now say not man. No man, you have to read the Garden G. I say Garden G I want to go man. Garden G good man. You can't read before bite them out and make sure, yeah, because some head Garden G, Garden G. Yes, Garden G good man. Continue.
Those who lost their properties because of government policies have a right to know if their ministers of government benefited from their loss. What he failed to mention then was that he and his wife were living in a Finsac house purchased while he was an MP, which fame called contradictory.
So wicked, he must say those and them to know if anyone in the government who will benefit. That time him live in it for long till he move in another one. Him still own it. And it put a values. Daryl Vard's wife go buy one too, I make millions after I sell it 2 years after. Daryl them have one, Me tell you, say, hey, we have to run them way. Them have to go. Hear this. Yeah, watch this.
The rise of the Holnesses as others fell. Holness's Jamaica Labour Party would go on to win the 2016 election, and he became Prime Minister, for the second time, his wife Juliet also became a member of Parliament for the first time.
Yeah.
Even though the Holnesses have since moved to a different home in Beverly Hills, they still own the Great House Boulevard house and have earned rental income from it. Its value also appears to have appreciated significantly.
Yeah.
Similar homes in the scheme have listed in recent years between US 470,000, which is Jamaican 74 million, and US 490, 77 million Jamaican.
That value more than that now. More than 100 million, that house. Still have it. And him rent it. Yes? You see it? So him come and him lick them. So nobody wanna ask him. But a matter of fact, the whole Jamaica should have apologized to Peter Phillips. Because Peter Phillips asked him the question, he went to the media houses, and for them ask Andrew the question. Them suck up because enough of them depend pay bill. Me not afraid to chat, you know. Enough of them depend on payroll bill. Me does so mind, you know. When I interview Markeji in March 2022, remember I'm coming November 21, so November 20, so November 21 that be 1 year. December, January, February, March, 1 year and 4 months. Yeah. When people say, well, them not talk up on him, yes. Yes. Anything where them accuse them of, go check them out. Them are do it, the JLP. Yeah. To me, go interview Markeji. And then, you know, me have to ask him about him father. Never talk about him father. Him father did so much things for our people. I will salute the family. But I have to. Can never we want to take no disabled and put one disabled in our place, much as take the whole of them and do free operation, set up things for them, experiment school, and set up everything for them. Set up the National Road Safety Council. When you crash and you can't walk and you know something, or up there so you go and get rehabilitated and everything. We know what Golden family do for Jamaica. We can't pay them from 1953. We can't, and no joke. It's serious. Till the man set up and start the Paralympic in 1966 in father. And so Mark Golden them can't put him on for nothing. So them do them twist something. And me a Tuftong with it same way. Tuftong with bad rice. So when them run over here, should me beat them, and them run over here looks money for buy out. You can't buy out Manly Heights. Because this is not my hey, me rather than do it more than said. Me not say, hey, listen. You can, let me tell you this. For your ears, a man there, you know, remember, you know, I will not betray my daddy and my mom. I'm a father, straight man there. Hey, let me tell you this. Hey, listen, I daddy be on that thing, I'm on the roost, and I'm in the ramp, you know. Yes, yes. You see? Yes. So, we can't betray, we don't betray our people. I want to do betrayal thing. So then when them feast of the money, what the match up could I run over? I catch a man there. You can't catch a man there, man. You hear that? We will talk to you. But remember, talk to me straight. If you're no man there, you know, we run away when you're no man there. It's not like, come man there, start straight. And do it straight. So we don't go wrong, can see? Anything we flip flop on a man there, you know, they must shit. No make them tricky. They won't go answer man there, but they must shit. From then start flip flop. Yeah? Because we know where I come from and we know where I go. Can't trick around here. So we can just declare long time. Man, I read man there. So you know, come tell me, we shit man there, listen to man there and everything see. See, I'm gonna salute him too. When him lie down there in 97. Yeah, man, remember me, I have to make my way up there, you know. Yes. See? So me's a different man, you know, so you know. And so man they say for first in study, so that we do. We don't have to make nice when we are studying, we make the whole of them go on like in a church and make nice. We don't do that. See? So they run around here and then couldn't move me. So them take me down and put palm body. Put me at palm body night 2022. Them don't know something about them. Let me tell you something. I have elephant memory. Yes, if I do something but you around put me, remember, I don't know. You can't stay there. You know no sense. This is one man you must walk up far away from. Me I tell you this. You don't have my brain, walk far away. When you see this man, walk far away from him. You saw me in my wilderness. Eh? This is not a man for to play with. You can't go around for the mouth and things that joke me make. You not punk, you don't have no sense. See? So we are hold them, I dissect them and I hold them to the truth. So when me go dig up, I'll be a corruption now look for me. Why you think me burn them out so? None of them not mean good for the people. The whole of them make sure line them pocket. The whole of them make sure line them pocket. You understand? So I have to walk them. You hear about the red vase right now. Him wife. Hear this too. So everything when I run with them, that's why them not release the Finsac finding. And what them do now, they make the people them hungry so them can't feed them. Brother, if only if feed me, I rather starve. But remember, me no bow. Me no bow. And them don't have for anybody. Read man the heights. And for your flip flop and bow your man there, me personally I run away. You know, good, go away. We don't want you around. We can't be trusted. Yeah? Not no flip-flop. We not trust. Yeah? Let me just tell them straight. Yeah, we talk straight, you know. Keep it there, so. Play this.
While the Holnesses bought a house during the Finsac era, some 44,000 Jamaicans lost their homes and businesses. Some committed suicide. Billions of dollars spent by the government went to bail out financial institutions.
Billions spent by the government for bail out the financial institutions and taxpayers' money are doing it. But them are going like Finsac go rob the people then. Yeah. You see me I say? Yeah, man, you hear this? Come on now, you hear? Let me play it back again. Billions spent our money for bail out the people then. This start from the 80s. I'm telling you, why them not, if them did have damning report in the Finsac thing where them have, you think them not use it and devastate up the place? No, them not release it. Same like the Crown report. Why them not release it? Because them name in it. We have to get rid of it and put it out. We have to get rid of them and put them out. You understand? We're not about man. Real man dead. Let me tell you no around here, so. You think Andrew them could have come by me out? Let me tell you this. Look at the man here. How much people wanna see? Yeah, before my press play again. How much people online who never say Ligel Clark or face? Face me, you know. And say me I mash him up, you know. And say it's okay, you know, financially. Now, if me was a little bummy, one of the little bummy, me not gone, man. Can remember, me, hey, Ligel Clark have give me a 2, 3, 4 million US. But tell me what, if him give me come talk, Ligel, my man like, me still have a bond, you know. Nah, go give me. Can you send me a clamp it? Me have no poor people for take care of, you know, me. So me a clamp it, and me still have a bond them. See? So I told me talk when you so can remember, you know. A man like me, maybe you can't come give me no box food and them thing there, you know. Remember, I know my value, I know my worth. So if you try, you can't buy me on either. So if you send it, we know poor people that have some fun, we get a 4 million US. Because we do some things they were, it help enough for them. See? So, but in what you say, man, if me was one of them, I could have buy out, them not buy me out long time. Who need the pan this? And you'd have a free when I want to pan down. So much people want to rise. Can't come from the earlier, try to put a stop to that. Me say, if I'm hungry, me rather eat dirt, but me not bow. Yes. Man, they teach about struggling, and my father teach about it. So when you go through something, sometime and things tough, it names struggle. So you have to know you carry cutting, you know. But you know, bow. When you bow, you're done. Never you bow. So this man will never bow. See? Yes. So you go through a thing and it name struggle. Go through the struggle. See? But when it's better, everybody better. See, man, the same must live. You live for everybody, you know. Make sure everybody all right. My old man teach me that long time. I'm your old lady, so that's how we live. See? So we go through struggle with no bow. So them look for the right man for buy out. Remember, I'm not going to go away, you know. You can't buy me out. Can't wait you talk. You don't move me. That don't move me, man. Good. You don't move me. See? So if you go through struggle, you struggle. But don't flip. Them think them could have flips, but they are mean ones are the most important ministry that. So when them come on here, if me was one of them with a flipper, I can imagine me at that foolishness. I pick up the Andrew Holness from me say I break it, you place, you either. You can't get me for, nobody can get me for do that. Nobody can't get me for go say, Andrew, you do, I want to see them and destroy the place. Oh, my sit around and call it right. When me see Tuftong desecrate the hospital and me abon them. Our people, them are hurt. You can't go give a box food and then pose up and come keep it and say, yes, Andrew, do good do what? Andrew no work. They rate it to 300% because they want to hide the loot. The more them get now, them put it on somewhere they use the money and store it. You understand? Them dangerous. See? Them in the nepotism, cronyism, them do everything. And then we are looking out for the people. The people, them are starved. 2 million can't feed themselves. Them for go away. You know, see the man I will in the same state. Remember, you know, me not, all right, let me tell you this. Me a one man, if you notice, I want you to notice something, yes, sir. Before I finish first play. You know, I see me on no platform, a person a right and diet. Not me. Even the PMP platform, you notice, you not see me, you never see me come up under any one of them, they make a comment and say, bless up or something. You know, see me. I do not do these things. See? So I talk on my show, come on and knock them. See? So you not see me, a one man, you not see. Yeah? Like last night, I watched on a man, but you not see me, you not see me coming. That's not me. Yeah? That's what I mean, like when them come over here, come push them thing by you, so you know. You not see me. Me not watch Big Mama, you know. Ongo when, you know, me have people who dissect him, when chat shit, them just send it over and they will deal with them case. But what me for a lagana, what Big Mama, them are germs. We couldn't go watch them. See? Andrew them the same thing. When them come up with them foolishness, just pluck out one to watch them. You can't. Them for move. See? Me I watched last night, man, the book. I mean, Sir Markiji, juke them anybody I make 3.3 million. 0% tax. Andrew, run that about 15. By the way, Andrew, you can't promise somebody nothing, you know. Yeah, you think the way your manifesto, the way you come out with, your creature festo. You can't come out and promise people, brother. Remember, I will do 10 years. But if so would I listen to you and promise? Unless them are idiot. Unless them may get a little part of that. Where Tuftong at a bag of bullshit. Now I play it when me done. I make some promise. That is bull, but when to come and make some promise. Meanwhile, I make some promise. Now I play a nurse. Where I say, ABR. Eh? Yeah, we not bow. Nah bow. See? Yes. See? Now I play a youth that talk about him, mother was a teacher. And them go a doctor and what they want to do, man. But you're still Tuftong. I say, we build everything with Tuftong. Say, not no go so. Because I don't run that already, you know. You see, everything with Tuftong do, him cut ribbon feet. You go from 2020, 21 and look what them fix. This man, hey, if him lie one more time, I chop money. He fool, you know. Tuftong, let me just tell him something. Everything where you say, even if na bush, me there not every parish. Better me not do tabloid. My foot, me just not the prison last night and saw the thing about it. Now I'll do something about that later. Yeah. Me so think about up the people, them want to treat them people who have to come back on road. Like it was a Nazi camp. That hurt me. Me do human rights work. When you go away, you know. The same dungeon when I use, me feel like it Andrew and the one I want to pack up in. And that's such a nastiness. See? Remember continue because I want to hear pump valves and wood valves. I want to hear for them part in this. Watch out.
10 years between US 470,000, which is Jamaican 74 million, and US 490, 77 million Jamaican. While the Holnesses brought a house during the Finsac era, some 44,000 Jamaicans lost their homes and businesses. Some committed suicide. Billions of dollars spent by the government went to bail out financial institutions and to...
So the billions of our taxpayers bail out the people, and that Finsac did it for. And the Finsac take the people them loan and rob them. Yeah, you understand? Same like when you look at 2008 in the state. But some of them executives, they were the big P and all kind of things. Some of them in a prison. Barack have bail them out. Same thing happened in Jamaica. But that started from the 80s. Like the man Morgan himself from the 80s and take out the loan. And the balloon like this. Continue.
Protect pensioners, policyholders, and depositors with little relief for entrepreneurs, according to Small Business Association of Jamaica President Garnet Reed. In October 2024, the Holness administration released submissions to the 2009 Finsac Commission of Inquiry, but the final report remains unreleased, leaving victims without closure or compensation.
Yeah.
Reed has urged the government to create Finsac Victims Fund, arguing that the politicians got favored while business people never got the same opportunities. Another Finsac deal linked to a politician. In 2010, the now defunct Sunday Herald reported that Anne-Marie Vaz, wife of then Information Minister Daryl Vaz, bought a Cherry Gardens home for Jamaica $45 million through a mortgage from the Jamaica.
The million where the Vaz must spend now, 45. One of the same house this too. Finsac house. 2010. After them talk about Finsac 28, 29, you know. Even by them, the family, them go buy a house 2010. Anything with your wife buy, you buy 3 years, sir. You think we can separate my wife from me? Impossible. You can't stay there. Come, watch out.
Redevelopment Foundation, JRF, which had acquired some of Finsac's debt portfolio, but unlike Refin, was privately held. The article states the original owners had made several offers to JRF to settle the debt that were rejected, including one for $50 million and another for the full loan amount of $66 million, also using a mortgage. Daryl Vaz, who is today part of Holness's cabinet, defended the purchase, saying that the property was advertised and went to auction. Mrs. Vaz later sold it 2 years later for $51 million, a gross profit of almost $7 million. Now,
so them just buy it, the Vaz them and sell it back. And him a back it. Oh, it is advertised. We never see the advertisement, make him show us. Yeah. But them same one come and attack. You cannot trust them and come up when me say that lead for top and Harris. And you only stop with poor people, you know, go them a look vote. Tell them have something with Kentucky, now them have feed people with Kentucky. 2 little pieces of chicken. No, there, you know. Trans fat. And salt. And by the way, Andrew Holness, you really care for the people that are follow you? Because none of them people that have blood pressure and better. So when you give them Kentucky, what you think you do? Them have no medication. What you think you do? Him have sense? Kentucky. Some of them are supposed to eat them high content of salt, brother. With them chip and them thing and throw them hungry. That type of I want to Andrew Holness them, man. Kentucky. And you try that, brother. If you're hungry people, 2 little pieces of chicken in our box. You see where I want. Continue.
One member of parliament, she didn't respond to our request to comment. Leighton Miller, who used to work on Finsac debt disposition cases, lambasted politicians who gained from the distressed properties of Jamaicans. You're really taking up people's Finsac homes when you should be finding a way to help them save it. Yeah. After Prime Minister Holness claimed he never had made any money off the backs of the Jamaican people, 18 Degrees North asked him and his wife Juliet whether that was really a true statement given their purchase of the Morgan's Finsac house, which is now worth more than 10 times what they paid, but they didn't respond. Upon learning of Holness's Finsac purchase, Reid doubled down on his demands. I'm calling upon the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, to set up a Finsac Victims Fund for those who suffered, he said. And that's the end of the article. You see how cock mouth kill cock and story come to bump?
Yes.
So all this time, Labour rights have been using Finsac to score cheap political points when they themselves have benefited from Finsac homes. And it seemed like them did have some inside deal, because even when the people were trying to get back them homes, the deals, I mean, you had people who were offering to pay back the loans in full, and this was turned down only for these JLP politicians to pay part of the money and still acquire the property. That tell me says some inside shenanigans, some chickini was going on. So them don't bet, they keep, see, every time there is a financial meltdown, Labour rights are at the back end of it. You just watch and see. That is all we have to say for now, Jamaicans. But I want to hear one single Labour right mention Finsac again. Let me dip up on the one bright.
Oh, my sister, or at times, you know, should I have died? I know, easy, right, Mango. I'll beat him Thursday. Right, Mango. Hey, now, yeah, this man finish this man for them Thursday. Yes, sister. Yes. Thursday upon the Titans, you know, right, Mango, come finish this man for them. So, I want to know that go. Come on for this man to them, you know. Go for this man to them. Our stay now and help rebuild Jamaica. So when them start with the forensic audit, when Mark Golden go in, then we have to publish everything where India and everything. You can't just take it and go run it like this. You understand? You can't run it like this. No, Andrew Holness and them will mention it. Remember we say all the Shah Finsac bail him out too, you know. We see him get bailed out. He had several more labor rights. They were part of this. So in the 80s, some of them get rich. You know, so Siaga himself, in the one hotel too. Him sit down there with people money in my own hotel. So Andrew repeat it, but on a bigger scale. On a bigger scale. Yes. The labor right them finally come way to trick people by telling them lies. Misinformation. So we are asked them now, Fisher, what make you run out with the bag of foolishness? Why you not run out with the bag of foolishness? Before me play Tuftong now, with him arms house last night. Remember play Holness attack to a PMP youth upon this.
As much as me there, right? I Prime Minister.
Of course,
Prime Minister, man.
But let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
seriously. Why are you paying?
I want government to know.
It does running a
You look a bowcat one day. Look like him a police or them thing about one government. We don't agree with the Prime Minister and all about I want government. Don't tell nobody what to do. You out of that stink. I remember you can't in a police thing and direct people for do what they're not supposed to do, you know. Don't direct them for doing the wrong, you know. You forget charge of these things, you know. Yeah? That no give no power. If you tell a man, say, hey, go direct, go do this. And you know it when a man no one do this. And you force him because you have the police bat and gun. And you know it wrong, don't do that. Why we are you know? Yes? What when I watch here, Andrew tell you to look vote, hear this.
As much as you're on the labor right?
as much as me there, right? I Prime Minister.
You know, as much as you know labor right. You must shape the youth and the youth have video him not.
Of course,
Prime Minister, man.
But let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
seriously. Why are you paying?
I want government to know.
It does running a blood. Me just can't switch
No, I'm not ask you why you can't switch. I'm asking you
because
why.
you're running a blood.
Run out
I
the blood.
something
Okay,
in
all
a
right.
blood.
No reason, but just how it is.
Yeah, there's some agree, some are banned.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question though. You think Mount Salem has changed anything at all?
A change, yeah. Crime rate go down on a little thing there. So yeah, of course it change.
So you believe that a government should be elected by what runs in the blood or by the work you done?
You know the right. You the man now, remember you know, this guy, him have the most murder upon him hand. So Mount Salem under crab. But them have this fear of the youth, them where they get trouble. Labor right, them get some trouble. Labor right, get some trouble. Yeah, you understand? It's a little waste man in the background. Yeah, but the Prime Minister waste man too. So when they're in the background and out of the ground and them things, one of them there's a waste man, I'm going to youth to them attack to no waste. One of them a waste man. Yes. See? He might talk about elect people upon the work. And I got to, hey, them to go away, you know. Remember him have the most murder upon him watch as a two-term Prime Minister. We're not under 2025 yet. Don't make him come and trick you yourself. Don't make him come and tell you about him control crime. The other day, I run from this. As those on state of emergency, my use. Then, and I try to trick people about up there, so. It's a brainwash again. Boy, I couldn't have a place and them but me. Hey, you know my thing them different, you know. And everybody like approach me, you know, because me unapproachable sometimes, you know. Most of the time, and always you see me and smile. Remember, I move from 0 to 100. You have to be careful of your words. And when you put to me, I remember me dissect everything and me hear everything, you know. Yes. Your brain are fast like for me one, you know, I crunch numbers and I crunch things. Same? Yes. Same? All right. You hear what I do here, so? Him think I one of them idiot man lights. I'm not playing back.
You're on the labor right?
As much as me there, right? I Prime Minister.
Of course,
Prime Minister, man.
But let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
seriously. Why are you paying?
I want government to know.
It does running a blood. Me just can't switch
No, I'm not ask you why you can't switch. I'm asking you
because
why.
you're running a blood.
Run out
I
the blood.
something
Okay,
in
all
a
right.
blood.
No reason, but just how it is.
Yeah, there's some agree, some are banned.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question though. You think Mount Salem has changed anything at all?
A change, yeah. Crime rate go down on a little thing there. So yeah, of course it change.
So you believe that a government should be elected by what runs in the blood or by the work it does?
Why would I have to see? Because Mark Golden can do good today. And you can do good surgery.
Well, here's the
Is
difference.
that 50-50?
I have done good.
Yeah.
What has he done?
You not done good. You the man that come here, so you wanna pay some money, country month sale, man talk about you done good. You destroy the country. We don't have no hospital, we don't have no road, we don't have no health system, you know. We don't have no school, them dunce, them gone out of the way. Yeah? You never play that. See? But the man has said him done good. You done good. Brother, and not even 50-50 or 0-100. Because this guy, you know, say, I cannot test this. Hey, boy, you done good. The man will make much people dead pay your watch. Right now, them can't wait nothing, you know. Because you see, you see when they touch politics like this now, where I happen is, and like you find so much people that get gunshot, them get robbed. But people want to come out. The youth, them want to come out. Them have something to engage, you know. It's coming like when you play some football in Jamaica, you know, we qualify and people are watch, then you find less certain things like, we understand the dynamics of the thing. You hear matter about him done good? Breaking gone up. Robbery gone up. So you can't come and say the homicide alone and say you done good. All them do is bullshit. Out hard about you done good. Play.
We just have to wait to see that though. Only time can tell, right?
So you're going to change certainty for uncertainty.
Yeah.
If you have change certainty for uncertainty, and I am saying police won't kill up the other people then. Or you visit somebody and I try to talk them down, them say them not deal with you. If you have change certainty for uncertainty. If you go away and watch them police, they come with it by aiding and betting, all these kind of things. Hey, if you go away, you know, then if you go away, man, continue. But if you have change certainty for uncertainty, youth is a man behind. Youth, renegade salute you. Yeah, and make sure they come vote early. Vote, sweep them out. But if you give a certainty for uncertainty, or for certainty when you have no job or nothing. By the way, if people have job, you can't have so much people on the road every day. Impossible. It don't show the state of the country. Can them lose them job by this? Long time. Yeah. He might compete against, yeah. Well, he might compete against himself. A film business that, you know. Yeah. A film thing that. The man to go away. The matter about certain and uncertain. Yet more want to hear the youth. Hear the youth cry. Him say the first time I vote him at 30. Never vote yet. And I appeal to Marky G, I appeal to Dayton Campbell and thing. Dr. Daz. Well, I take a number for the youth and give him a call. Because his mother was serve Jamaica well as a teacher, she has suffered. Yes, still you talk about certain and uncertain. Look on this. This is a certainty.
Damian Crawford and Dayton Campbell. Blessings to each and every one of you. I reached out this morning because it's very concerning. My mother got discharged from, my mother is a retired teacher, retired educator. And I carried her to Lindsay Hospital because she could not walk properly and she couldn't hold her bladder, right? And she's just 57 years of age. So, because she can't see out of one of her eyes, so she had to get early retirement, right? She went blind, out of one eye, partially blind. So, as I said, I carried her to Lindsay Hospital to get the surgery, to get them check up on her, right? So I carried to Lindsay to have them find out what is going on, because it's concerning to me how my mommy is just not moving as how she should. After carrying mommy there, they did an MRI on my mom. They sent us to do an MRI, carried mommy to do it. Waited on the result, carried back my mommy and the result. They admitted mommy there. They contacted the Kingston Public Hospital because they don't have a neurosurgeon there. So they contacted the Kingston Public Hospital. Kingston Public, they told them that they had to get a CT scan done to confirm the MRI result. They carried my mommy in the ambulance, get the CT scan done, carried back my mommy to Lindsay Hospital. Then after Then after after getting the CT scan done on my mother's brain, they carried back my mother and said that my mommy would have to go to the Kingston Public Hospital to see the neurosurgeon. So I asked them if my mommy, if mommy is going to travel by ambulance, right? Because I don't have a personal vehicle. They said no, the ambulance are unavailable, which I'm looking at the ambulance on the compound, and they're saying that I would have to carry mommy to the Kingston Public Hospital, appearing to buy public transportation.
So a woman was sick and have embolism in her head. More to listen to this, you know. It's the same Tuftong I go around and I promise we might give free medication and one bag of food. This is just last night. You know? See? She did instead. Them have to send her outside to do the CT scan, them get it done. Them are discharge she for him carry her go down the public. Public no good neither, you know. But him try to save him mother life. Him say, I'm vote, you know. First time I vote because he can't take this. Want to listen to this good. This touch me, you know, cut me up, you know. If you know Tuftong out there when up and down about him do this, Tuftong him to go to prison. Tuftong to go to prison. Him dangerous, and then Andrew Turner want to give him award, put him down for award for the what? For destroy what people them and destroy their system. If they ever reject it, you know, him take it. But Mark Golden that need to scan cancel. Can't work. Continue.
So what happened? I carried mommy. So they discharged. So they said that they were going to discharge mommy. So they discharged mommy on the Wednesday, right? And said that the appointment to see the neurosurgeon would be on the Thursday, the following day. So my mother asked.
Public are the biggest one. Oh, you're a discharge figure public. And she need that. And you say she have some clot. Oh, you discharge her. Can you come send her back home? It kill her. What's going on? I'm not telling you. Yeah. We never seen a hospital operate like this before. Them not have nothing. Just not my word. Just listen this. Listen this.
Because we live in Clarendon, right? So my mother asked them if she could just sleep there for the Wednesday night. So the Thursday morning, we could make it to Kingston Public Hospital early, right? To see the neurosurgeon, because they explained to us that it's a ticking time bomb. It's a brain aneurysm. It's a swollen blood vessel that is in my mother's brain that they say if her blood pressure should go up, it can burst and it can bleed out and she can die. So what happened is that mommy asked them if she could sleep there. They agreed for mommy sleeping there the Wednesday night. No, the Thursday morning, I went to collect my mother from the Linstead Hospital and bring her to the Kingston Public Hospital, right? After arriving at the Kingston Public Hospital, I saw that the neurosurgeon, I saw the neurosurgeon, right? Seeing the neurosurgeon, when I looked in her hand, I saw that the IV device was still in my mother's hand. So that was shocking to me. So I went to the Kingston Public. So I spoke with the neurosurgeon. After speaking, so I spoke with the neurosurgeon. I bring mommy straight to the neurosurgeon because, they said that is an emergency. So I carried mommy to the neurosurgeon. When they spoke to the neurosurgeon is letting me know that I gave him the referral and everything. He's letting me know that he cannot do the surgery. They cannot do the surgery. And reason being, they don't have the equipment for them to do the surgery.
You hear this? But we have Tuftong still go on and say, him fix up 100 and how much hospital. This wrong. You understand? This wrong. Him fix up 100 at health centers. We shall lie when you know a lie. Go cut them ribbon there and what have you. I take it away there, lie, I tell. You hear this? They have no equipment done to do the surgery,
And that is one that is concerning because health is priority. They tell us that health is priority. Health comes first, right? And if the hospitals are lacking the equipment and lacking the proper trained doctors and nurses. That means when persons go to get care, they're just going to die. And this is sad because apparently they left my mommy to die, right? And to know that my mommy is a retired educator and be treated like this, it is really sad. It is really sad. And this is the reason why I choose to vote. Because I'm 30 years of age. I've never voted before. Never voted before. But this, I have to stand up and vote because this is corruption. This is sad. My mommy is a retired teacher. There's no way a retired educator, a government worker, should be treated this way, right? Because what the neurosurgeon did at the Kingston Public Hospital, they gave us another referral to go to the UC hospital and telling us that we have to pay over $2 million to get the surgery done on my mother's brain. And we do not have it. We do not have it. And right now, my mommy still haven't get the surgery done. My mommy still has the aneurysm in her brain and it's still ticking, apparently, as what the Lindsay Hospital says. So I'm just asking you all, please, to assist me. I'm seeking some assistance in this matter, please. And also, please, to improve the hospitals, because the hospitals, you're Marky G, and you see that entire Jamaica is saying you, Marky G. We're fed up. It's been too much. It's been too much. We've been suffering, and like, yo, it's. I'm asking you, please, as our next Prime Minister, Mr. Golden, I'm asking you to please make the hospitals be a priority, because we have the worst healthcare system here in the Caribbean. And this is sad. I feel like this is the worst healthcare system because there's countless persons crying. There's countless persons dying. So I'm asking you, please, to, when you're going, as our next Prime Minister, please to ensure that the hospitals are a priority. Please to ensure that they are fully equipped. Please, Mr. Golden. And I'm asking you all, I'm asking, so Marky J, I'm asking you, please, as our next Prime Minister, can you please render me some assistance and help in this situation, because I do not want to lose my mother. I swear, I do not want to lose my mother. And this is sad to know that a retired educator is treated like this in our own country that she served. And remember that accidents can happen where it doesn't matter. You could be the middle class, upper class, or lower class. You meet in an accident and have to be rushed to the hospitals to get immediate assistance. And if the hospitals are not improved, are fully equipped, that means to say that that person that need that immediate assistance will not get it and be left to die. So I'm asking you, please, to make the hospitals a priority, please, because this is sad. And one Mark G, Damian Crawford, and Dayton Campbell, blessings to you. And God appoint to them, man. Yeah, man. God say full time now. His people has been suffering for too long. It's been for too long now. God appoint leaders and him take them down. You see me? Yeah, man. And it's the same appoints you, Mr. Golden. As I see that God appoint you, Marky G, as our next Prime Minister. Yes, it's evident that God appoints you for our next Prime Minister to liberate you from these things that we are going through. So, blessings and big love to you. And
you must get some help, you know. Can no one lose his mother? I see this thing, but she work, and this is where they might go through. But yes, still, yeah, Pernell Charles, boy, when them ask him a question, yeah, when him say so, let me play. When there, them ask him a question. Hear this now, the hospital. Hear these people. You see that at the reality.
Difficulty getting a bed if admitted and long waits for clinic appointments. What is it going to require to improve patient care at public hospitals and other healthcare facilities?
Let me say this. The government takes it very seriously in terms of improving the health infrastructure. We have upgraded 138 of our health centers.
So, me I want to know this. Anything where him do, him cut a ribbon 338 health centers, when they spend millions to upgrade pan, me check already, no go so. Him no know some people like me, I check them, Tuftong. Anything you want to put out, me easily just check these things. You don't have it wrong, the world intertwined no better. The internet make it so easy for the rural areas. But everywhere no better. This a lie. Look on the man, look on the young youth, the young man. I ask your help for your mother, my God, man. And you come out, hear a piece of shit, you come out, so hear this.
We have rebuilt and restructured key hospitals and have started.
Them rebuild and restructure the key hospital. Tell me one. Tell me one. Them rebuilt and restructure key hospitals. That are KPH University and one of them there, key hospitals. And the same one down in Mobile. It rebuilt and restructure already. Be a city attack,
Starting to construct the regional children and adolescent hospital. And most importantly, in addition to the health infrastructure development, we are and have created 3,000 positions for medical professionals with 1,000 community aids and 600 scholarships, which means not only better infrastructure for health, but better staffing of professionals who will be able to provide better service to the patients in Jamaica. We take this.
Or if you have some people sit on 10 years, come and tell about better staff and we're able to provide 10 years, 2 terms. When man they just come in, they show you what him do. The one of the system there, the one of them, everything, the one of them thing, and just tackle them and just put them school, put out this and that, and set up the place. See hear this? Continue.
Very seriously. And that is why, under this government, we have seen where not only the 138 health centers and the key hospitals, but the expansion of NHF, the expansion of the hours and services, all of these providing a comprehensive delivery of service for the people of Jamaica.
National end fund, I pay people get the people, And expansion, I be a copy matter. In full of shit.
It's important to remember that the Jamaica Labour Party inherited a health sector in absolute crisis, where their own opposition spokesperson said that surgeons had to be wearing garbage bags to operate.
Thank you so much, Ms.
So I bet you a garbage bag, but you can't operate, you have the equipment. If you don't have the gown and him say garbage bag, that's why him say no garbage bag can't wear. If you operate, you operate, but no, you can't operate. So what you're talking them make no sense. Nobody couldn't wear garbage bag to operate. Yeah? And I'm back in 2015 and in a crisis. And in the crisis, mama people get it from Uno. You saw them fool. Eh? Continue. Hear this.
Kamina Johnson-Smith, PNP, your 45-second rebuttal.
If there's any evidence of the Jamaica Labour Party's failure, it is evident in the health system. Indeed, Cornwall Regional is an excellent example, having moved from $2 billion all the way to $22 billion and still not complete. Mammograms in our public sector is only 2 mammograms in our public sector. And the #1 hospitals in Jamaica, also including our Children's Hospital, does not have an MRI or a CT scan available. Indeed, the number of children that has died neonatals has gone up to 246 over the last 2 years.
You know, the better proof of it is the absence of the Minister of Health at a social issues debate where he should have answered to his appalling track record. He's now been there
so
over
much,
the economic.
Mr. At public hospitals and other health.
Hear this? Because when them do them cover up now, you know, it's the worst health minister this. I'm going to urge for people who reject it and talk about it. Oh, Andrew put him, come show the list. Tuftong I get award October for outstanding performance in the hospital. It's like you kill out the little people them dead by your watch. People jump off a bench dead. People jump out a chair dead. People don't have no bed. People don't have no medication. All kind of thing, no ambulance, nothing. And then you give them a award for all of this. For the market me money and the bad rice and all kind of sitting. Eh? Them gone to the dogs. See me, I know. See me last.
Or said them a look for me last night. Like say me missing or something. Well, I want to report to them I'll be there Tuesday evening, live and direct, to whip them with my finance minister and my education minister.
3 nothing this, you know. 3 nothing. 3 nothing. 3 not. Then are 3 not. Eh? My finance minister, 3 not them here. Just call them 3 not or 3 nothing.
A Labour Party policy is better for Jamaica, and Jamaicans know that.
Them policy better. This is when I suffer under them policy. The man them for me case call the election and then chatting with me and move, man. People voting out and government. But better. If people cannot starve them, cannot wear ya. That when if people did better, let me tell you something. If people did better in the 10 years, when you go out, you could have buy your own lunch. You know, look no handout, no piece of chicken or something. That alone show you there is no progress. Can you have your money at work, you know? So when you go out, you know, only they are chat. You know, go out, you can buy your own food, you know, look, nobody drive. I want to pull up and I want to one vehicle, I want to go about to the business. But you know, hungry and I look something and them get 5 grand and get a t-shirt. You have your money and spend. That alone show you upon the ground how people are starving, how people, hey, it's bad enough. Continue.
Labour rights. So much to say and so little time to say it, so we're not going to say everything here. That's why our manifesto is not an event. It is a series of events.
Some have a manifesto for you. So you are coming with a manifesto. You can't make the promise of a manifesto, it's for release. So you can have a manifesto with a series of events. That don't make no sense? Continue.
So today we launch, tomorrow we're going to talk about it, the days to come we're going to talk about it, and we're going to ensure that all stakeholders who must know about what the future looks like under Labour Party government.
Nobody don't want to know the future. Let's be case. Hey, Father God, made the day them when I pass, man. Once to the 3rd. Yeah. You see me, I say? Once to the 3rd.
We'll get that. What we're not going to do is launch our manifesto in an air-conditioned hotel room with some Tapanaris people.
You know what of them come up with? Remember, you know, these people not power with poor people, you know. Them in a power with, so them a put something, I use the word Tapanaris. Bush Stewart, picking them, Bush Stewart, them a who? Leaching them a who? The peer soldier a who? Casgray a who? Them past Tapanaris, them are oligarchs. Them are oligarchs. You don't get higher than that. So them are power with oligarchs. Because them themselves turn oligarchs too. And I talk about Tapanaris. Tell me if them not done. Eh? The man, them are oligarchs. And you understand oligarch too, you know. He money not tap your so, you know. Andrew himself turn oligarchs. More oligarch. Yes? So them guys are power with oligarchs because them are oligarchs now. They are all oligarchs. They are there for serve themselves.
As if at them one matter. You, the people, matter, starting right here in Sam Sharp Square and across the length and breadth of Jamaica.
Oligarchs.
Those who don't respect the intelligence of the average Jamaican man. Let me say we, the Labour Party people, respect everybody.
So them say the average man, this is the same Andrew Holness, so they kind of shop them and mash up the people them place and say they want to be careful and take with the awesome and do all kind of things to them. and tell the little youth them radam. But you respect everybody. Me never hear no other prime minister tell them too much years and little boy when they don't go on with gun. No other prime minister. Continue.
We know you have the ability to listen and to understand. We know you have the ability to know what is in your best interest and what is just an opportunistic position.
So the best interest, you can't talk to them they can't put you back in a power. You have to talk to the comments then. You not talk to the comments, you not talk to nobody, you can't treat nobody.
That the PNP take. We know that you know when promises don't mean nothing.
Can we not mean nothing? PNP build Jamaica. We not do nothing either. See, that talking and all world water again, you know. Remember 2 terms them doing, you know. So me don't know all this a waste of time.
But hard work and results, like the Labour Party has shown.
Them do hard work. So you live in our country 2 terms. And them have to put something in our book and come say me do this and me do that. For you and you for believe them. You don't feel it, you don't see it because you're hungry like that. Drunk and angry. Yeah? You're hungry like drunk and angry. Them scavenger there, you know, and plus that. I got scavenger in people. I know them eat it as scavenger. So you're hungry like drunk and them 2 scavenger plus that. Yeah? Continue.
In everything, and that's why the Labour Party deserve a 3rd term.
For you see them, you see how hungry they step on them. Watch them.
Yeah. This is the mother, the father, and the children of all manifestos. We don't need to relaunch no baby manifesto like where the other people they must say they must launch another manifesto.
Let me hear some things out of manifesto.
Obviously, they don't have no confidence in the first one that they will launch in the first.
I'm talk about bullshit, you know. Nobody know why I hear you. I'm a tough fact. PNP can't put out one of them things with them as a the manifesto because they are thief. When you look them run up back with all people idea, marketing talk on the floor, you know, 2022 about some things, and when you look at it, they don't put on the manifesto too. The man, all them do just recycle a copy. I remember me tell you, say them as Xerox. A copy what the PNP them say, you know. Yes,
clear. I want to just say a few things quickly in 5 minutes or less. In 2015, I want you to listen to me carefully. If you knew someone who had lung cancer, cervical cancer, colorectal cancer, or multiple myeloma, all in the cancer category, the big C that everybody fear. If you had somebody or knew somebody who had those cancers in 2015 under the PNP, dog, nyam.
So Limatel, I want to know, sir, Limatel. You will not tell 2025, no, you ain't promised.
You suffer, you'd have to find the money to buy the medication.
So I talk about cancer, no woman that's want a little blood clot and 2 million and not even an ambulance. Me tell you, sir, be a fool, this isn't talk, you know. It no match the reality where I talk. But you did.
Treat those persons, even if you had access to the hospital system.
And by the way, overall, what we talk about, member health system, Michael Manley, PNP make health system free. What I say free, food, everything there, free. Education to university, free. State deal with it. State deal with it. Yeah? You know what them do? Them come in and move that. Porsche come back and Porsche make it go, I think, go up to 18 free again. You know what them do? Them come in, make sure you have the equipment and nothing at all. And some place can't turn you back neither. So each time the PNP move, if you set up at the thing, them destroy it and tell like, can't work again. Them really get me vexed. Hear this?
Today, under the Jamaica Labour Party and the National Health Fund, if you are unfortunate to know.
Him said the National Health Fund. And the Jamaica Labour Party under the anything where I use health fund though, and that PNP put it there for do. That's why they put it in there and again. And I do it to the people. You're son fool. Who can't catch you so? And this is what the PNP do for help out the people them. You hear this? Under the Jamaica Labour Party, and I call PMP, baby, National Health Fund. I'm going to tell you about the drugs them now, said today. Yesterday, said 2015, you know, and at the same National Health Fund with the PMP coming back from the 1990 or something, around the early 2000. It's them I use. Right now, them I use right now. You know, see my that? Yeah, use the same thing with the PMP use, but yeah, said today, under the National Health Fund with the PMP bring in. Yeah, I tell you about drugs. Hear this.
Somebody with that condition, all medication are free to.
And the PMP bring in that. The National Health Fund is the PMP. See? Now we continue.
Those people and their families to give them an opportunity.
Yeah, there. People, the National Health Fund when I talk about, the PMP bring it in here and then bring it in for the same thing when I talk about. So I learned that. You see? That's what I forgot to
be the best that they can be. And there's more to come. In fact, if you have lupus,
him say more to come. You might talk about when they might add now if you have lupus.
Sickle cells, Parkinson's disease, thyroid disease, or attention deficit disorder. All diseases that affect people's lives in 2015 under the PNP.
You might talk about Patterson achievement. Eagle. 779.
You get no help in 2025 under the Jamaica.
Well, I'm not tell because we have the health fund, we deal with it. Hear this.
Jamaica Labour Party and the NHF, you should.
NHF! So while people that put in the NHF, and it help nobody but you use it to help people. Yeah, it have sense? So it might tell you the PMP thing, you know. Under the NHF. Hear this.
Show your NHF card and you get free medication.
NHF card, yeah. A PMP matter about it, you know. He must say,
we care about the people of Jamaica. And
so people, the copycat, I use the NHF, I tell you where it do. And I said, them care. I PMP bring in the NHF. I'm not a fuck whenever I have the NHF in the 70s because everything free, brother. When Tiago will mash it up, PMP carry NHF now and put in back some things in place to safeguard the people them because Tiago don't mash up the whole of that. See? Yes. Me tell you a garbage in my talk, man. Eh? Me not tell you a garbage in my talk. Continue. Continue.
We respond to the needs of the people of Jamaica.
Really?
In fact, your friendly NHF pharmacist is
NHF pharmacist. The man live from PMP like whoa. And I tell the people them, yeah, and I tell the Pine Blank and be a face. I'm going to play 18.5 years before I don't play. I have to drop in this because I have to educate them. Can't live right, watch material now. But you have to educate them. NHF, look at 18 years. Let me just educate the people then for this. When you watch NHF, just to find one of them. When them talk about them thing of people, just remember this.
We know that there is a generation of Jamaicans who were not born in the 1970s. And they have no clue as to how the other party destroyed Jamaica. They have no clue. There is a generation born in the 90s and the early 2000s.
I want thing when you go to school, you say knowledge of power. You think you could have just come and tell me, say, the other party destroy. Use the word destroy and then repeat it a couple of times. And I say, we will go repeat it. Then destroy, no. You have to explain to me how them destroy that in a details. So we can pass it on to people. You notice when I talk about them, I hold them and I dissect them, but I show you in a details what them do. I never come and blame them something more than they do yet. I always come with it. Yeah, yes. You have to come with me thing. See? Him couldn't talk to me. Continue.
I have no clue as to how the 18.5 years of the PNP destroyed Jamaica.
Interesting statement, Prime Minister. Let's look at some of the destruction you said the PNP caused, and let's see if Jamaica would be better off without it.
The Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA 1990, committed to promoting the development of agriculture in Jamaica to enhance the national economy and improve the quality of life of rural farm families.
That flag win and panel pandon and do all kind of foolish system and you say chicken this and one bag of things. PNP thing. That them live half. And I tell you say the PNP destroy them never in. Because remember, you know, say I will destroy everything and move it, you know. PNP come set up at these things, they set up 1 hour. Then they must say PNP destroy a place. Can you imagine?
That's gone. The Office of the Utilities Regulation, OUR, 1997, was established to regulate the operations of utility companies in Jamaica. That's gone too. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company, 1998, revolutionized the public transport service within the Kingston Metropolitan Transport Region, Spanish Town, and Portmore. There goes a main part of Jamaica's transport system. But wait, what about Jamaica's first state-of-the-art transport hub for the corporate area, the Halfway Tree Transport Center, that opened in 2008? Are you seeing a trend here? The regulation of the telecoms industry. In 1999, there was only 5% mobile phone subscribers, totaling 120,000 people. This change broke the monopoly, brought new players to the market, introduced prepaid service, lower prices for handsets, and by 2007, there was 100% penetration. That would be simply no more. The Highway 2000 was initialized to connect to Jamaica via a comprehensive highway system, upgrade Jamaica's infrastructure, provide economic opportunities for growth, and create jobs. For the hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans that rely on these highways, can you imagine life without them? The PATH program, 2001, allocated through the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, the Program of Advance Through Health and Education PATH is a conditional cash transfer CCT program aimed at delivering benefits to the most needy and vulnerable in society. Say goodbye to that as well.
Them live our finer people. And I tell them, I'm part, I'm this, I'm that, and them I use part of this. Our PNP is set up and it's set up to do what them I do. So yes, the man them go with that.
The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, 2001. That was created to promote sustainable development by ensuring protection of the environment and orderly development in Jamaica. Without it, our watersheds, mangroves, and areas like our cockpit country would all be without protection. That's gone too. The Emancipation Park, 2002. This lush 7-acre landscape was created to be a reminder of Jamaica's emancipation, freedom from bondage, and a reminder to excel, a green space in the city that, yep, you guessed it, you have to say goodbye to this beautiful oasis. The National Health Fund, 2003. This fund helps improve patient experiences, prescription services, and access to medicine in Jamaica, as well.
So all them are run up and down. On the health fund and the NHS, people are PNP thing. So no matter about them destroy, them bring it. Look when it come in. And look when it has
as inpatient and outpatient pharmacy services for the public health sector, infrastructure development, and much more.
But the infrastructure development and do one of these things, you know. National Health Fund, you know. But Tuftong run with it now and I tell you about the health fund and what they might do and the pharmacies. PNP set it so. The man have to go away, you know, man.
You guessed it. That would be gone as well.
Without the major upgrades to Sabina Park in 2005 and the creation of the Trelawney Multi-Purpose Stadium in 2007 and the Montego Bay Sports Complex, otherwise known as the Catherine Hall Sports Complex, in 2010.
Tourism Enhancement Fund 2005. That was established to lead tourism innovation in the areas of infrastructural and sustainable projects, human capital development, and tourism linkages. Gone with the wind. While we're on the topic of tourism, say adios to all the fancy Spanish hotels that bring in so many of our tourists and provide jobs. Thanks to the Master Plan for Sustainable Tourism Development in 2002. And the Falmouth Cruise Shipping Pier that began development in 2009 and brought a record number of tourists to Jamaica. Say later to that as well. Let it not be forgotten that in those 18 years, education was a major priority. As a result, 64 schools were built and refurbished, including 70 new basic, primary and high schools in Western Jamaica between 2004 and 2005. As well as Greater Portmore High School in 1995, Ascot 1990.
I noticed when them taught them can't show you the school and everything that and the like on do.
1997 and Cumberland 2000 disappear. Now I don't know about you, but it looks like the PNP spent 18 years laying a good foundation that Jamaica, including the current government, is benefiting from.
By the way, if you're watching this using a community hotspot or broadband, you can thank the PNP and the establishment of the Universal Access Fund that later developed into the Universal Service Fund, which provides free community Wi-Fi and hotspots island-wide. Oh no, that means you will have to say goodbye to this.
Alright, so when you attack as a Tuftong, you want to show you one more thing before. Let me make you finish talk. Finish talk.
128 locations across the length and breadth of Jamaica. Under the PNP in 2015, less than 100 outlets were there.
That now have nothing to do about less than 100. Them build that. So if there are 120, that now have nothing. Listen, if you just want to expand, less than 100, them have more than 100 anyway. But if you go and expand, them build it for that. Yeah, the man.
And they were limited in their offerings today.
Them not no limit, no offering. Bullshit.
Hey, you have an NHF pharmacy or a drug serve window just down the road.
Lima tell too, you know. Lima tell same way. But it that it built for. Them they all over the place. If not been NHF and drug serve for PNP do it. Yeah? PNP do it.
Or by taxi, you can go and get your free medication under this JLP government.
Yeah.
And guess what? In this manifesto, we care about our golden ages. We care about those who are 60 years old and more. Those who have worked hard to build this country. When them reach a certain age and can't work again, the government must help to look at.
And when I come from with this? You never do that, man. Never do it. It's a Nazi.
After them if they can't look after themselves. That is why this manifesto has a national health insurance that we will roll out in the next 5 years.
So where you got 5 years? People, you don't want nobody to tell about health insurance. Insurance, me have health insurance, but I have to pay for it better. If you don't have the money, matter they might roll out. You can't let him have to roll out nothing. You can't go buy health insurance. But then they don't have the money for buying insurance. You see, hey, me not tell you to be a foolishness him go on with, man. Anybody can go buy health insurance. I tell you to buy something where you don't even have the money for cook food. They might roll out health insurance. It's not a free thing. You hear my talk? You ever hear health insurance free people? Eh? If we roll it out, what do you think? And the government can pay the health insurance, you know what I want, and then when dust cloud out. Never pay on the insurance. This is bullshit. Yeah? And if you come tell me that to run him, where? Because this don't make no sense.
Those who are 60 years and over, PNP can't do that.
When I talk about bullshit. Bullshit! Anybody can buy insurance for your whole family. We have family insurance. We have health insurance. And my wife cover my whole family and everything. And we do X amount of money too. You know, I've even tell you, we have health insurance. We have insurance for every little things where we have to do all of that here. So when I talk is bullshit here, you can go buy health insurance now. But I talk about roll out. That's really not a manifesto. That's bullshit. Continue.
Don't understand it. We understand it because we care for the benefit of the Jamaican people.
Yeah.
Health centers are the backbone.
It is.
Every Jamaican who born know about the health center down the road from them. In every community. Under the PNP, they have been left neglected.
I'll tell again. And in the repair, the health center where himself the repair. I'll tell. And then you know why you're under the PNP there 10 years. You when should I telling about the people? You supposed to go there. You never come in a crowd. You're supposed to come and say, yes, the man I work. And you supposed to can go and put up the video with all of these things. Video! And we say, yes, them work, make them stay. He might come tell about under PNP 10 years him there for. One hospital him not done yet and now. It moved from 2 billion down to 28 billion. And he might chop money from the rest. People are dead in for go to prison. These are the worst health minister I've ever seen in the history of the world, not Jamaica. Not just Jamaica, not just the Caribbean. He means a piece of shit. Continue.
Some of them have doctors, some don't. Some have doctor 1 time a week, some 2 times a week. This manifesto recognizes the importance of our community health centers. We are going to roll out in the next term 5 days a week, doctor in health centers.
Some people, hey, come on, hey, these are the worst thing him could have said. You, for 10 years, wouldn't have no doctors, so people have all kind of things, them are dead. You can't find doctor and nurse, but you're a whole health center and you're roll out 5 days a week. You tell me if him have sense. Eh? Him the next term. What kind of term? Eh? The next term, him a roll out 5 days a week. Eh? Myself about the guy, they shot the dog. I can't see it, you know. I say myself about the guy, well, them shot the dog. You hear this? Politician bodyguard, I say, how this them say? Dog with a little shot by a bodyguard of politician. Read more. You know, I say them can't put up them for crate. Yeah, but you know, at least we could upon them front page now. Now politics now, I'm not a politician. A bodyguard, if a man shot a dog, you know, talk when you go here for a politician shot the dog, with a JLP or PMP. If the dog I rush somebody for bite them and them have them gun, them shot the dog. If you see a dog in a yard and just shot the dog, no, it's wrong. But if a dog run out from people for bite them, you can't give them rabies and them are defend themselves. You have to put out this and tell about politicians. I mean, I'm business for PMP or JLP still. It doesn't make no sense to me. Me remember me a man not talk straight. If you see a dog run out to come bite you, you can't do not both shot him, you know. Yeah, but that means politician not shot the dog, whether I'm a JLP, even if you're not in a war, no. I don't want to see this. Clean up. Come with something different, Juma. Yeah? Let me continue this. This way I talk, so it make no sense. Because the hospital, them now the doctor, them send home the doctor in a crisis. But he might make sure the next 5 years, he might put doctor and nurse. You could have taken anything like this from him. This makes sense? Yeah, this.
That only have 2, and those who don't have, we are going to put a doctor.
We are going to put a doctor. When I'm not doing the hospital itself, man, Me not and look how them a ring bell. He might tell us them going to do it. I put a manifesto. Remember that man? You know why we the manifesto from them, you know? You don't care when they put in this, so you don't follow this. This get me upset. That for sure them take the people and feed that. Yeah.
Send those health centers to care for people in their communities.
You care for people in their community. And you not do it, you know, now we know. But you do it the next 5 years. 10 years you not do it. Eh? A doctor that attack, you know. We do so much already now. Doctor that attack these things, you know. Doctor that. You could have put up some paper and come tell me this one. Me I live out and me say, yeah. You understand? And the paper said already, okay.
The government under Andrew Holness that has embarked on the largest hospital upgrade in the history of
and that's a foolishness. The hospital not serve you for 10 years. So the other day when them come and say, we can put this, and we're going to start, remember last year, they do this, and this year, you know, early this year. We're going to start Spanish Town Hospital. We put 2 cranes. We could start this, and then what you do? You run pan this. When you're not done Carmel Regional now, I don't know what NHF do on the manifesto and all of these things. But them are judge, them are manifesto. Who wants to see the whole life for rub it? I'm not have come from, move from front of me. Move from front of me, man. Backside. These are the shit where they put out to people. Make I play this, I have to play this. Make I go and not play this and remind the people about these nastiness. Watch this. That no make no sense, Kawhi. That no make no sense. JLP manifesto. Let me see this. I have to play this, you know, right there. Debate. All right, let me play this. PMP, JLP, all right. I have to play this. Anytime I come on, I have to play this. It's a must. What's this? This have to play, yeah? This have to play for
the JLP corruption timeline from 2010 to now. Take a seat and get comfortable. This is going to be a long one. October 2010. SCJ, Sugar Divestment, $43 million. March 2016. Montague, Used Car Scandal. Used car scandal in which 30 cars are still outstanding. Since 2012, this is valued at $100 million. September 2016. Nepotism, Spectrum Management. Nepotism and cronyism. December 2016. Debushing Scandal. $606 million improperly awarded right before parish council elections. May 2017. Grant of milk powder license and 15 acres of Mombasa grass on personal property. August 2017. Convicted criminals, friends of board members granted gun licenses under questionable circumstances. September 2017. Junction Road. Over $1 billion Jamaican dollars of taxpayers' money has been spent. As of 2023, might have to be abandoned. June 2018. Petrojam Perimeter Fence. Petrojam Perimeter Fence was built for $96.8 million Jamaican dollars. August 2018. Derek Smith. Derek Smith 5-year consultancy contract at $7.5 million per year through 2022. Total $37,865,770 Jamaican dollars. Saturday, August 2018. Nepotism. Trevor Forrest resigned as board chairman following revelations that he had improperly intervened in the recruitment process at the Spectrum Management Authority, SMA. August 2018. SMA constituency secretary appointed to board. August 2018. USF, a JLP candidate for Portmore MP, hired her daughter and paid her $80,000 without qualifications. September 2018. Nasol, $12 million. November 2018. Theft scandal. $35 million for garbage bins. December 2018. PCJ. Auditor General Report citing explicit acts of nepotism. March 2019. Petrogem. Wheatley and Myrie, May 2019. Free Beach scandal. $13.5 million. Property unsold and beach given away. October 2019. CMU corruption. $50 million of school funds for personal use of Ruel Reed and Fritz Pinnock. $676.8 million of unapproved salaries. Nepotism, cronyism. $122 million per annum for 4 officers. Traveling allowances for 119 students. $95.7 million. December 2019. RADA. 33 road contracts awarded without being sent to tender. $521 million. March 2020. Chairman Joseph Shuker authorized an $11.5 million payment to Willard Hilton, former MD of JTA, in March 2020, though he was terminated December 31, 2019. June 2020. Vaz, Minister with responsibility for land and environment, attempts to lease lands 7.7 acres bordering the protected Holywell National Forest Park in St. Andrew to build a private cabin for 25 years at $120,000 per annum. July 2020. Market Me contracts, not put out to tender totaling $55 million between December 2016 and June 2019. July 2020. J.C. Hutchinson. J.C. Hutchinson signed over 1,400 acres of Holland estate lands to romantic partner and son, stripped of agriculture portfolio. November 2020. Dry Harbor mining deal. Andrew Holness overturns the NEPA decision to not give Bengal Mining Company. January 2021. UTC. Nepotism. 11 senior managers were found to be unqualified, and 1 employee's salary was raised 600% in 13 months without meeting the base qualifications. January 2021. UTC. 1 employee's salary raised 600% in 13 months. Employee did not meet base qualifications. March 2021. JCDC. Nepotism. Trevor Nairn awarded $15 million for gala celebrations. Procurement procedures were breached. September 2021. Nutrition products. Lanatoiti. Nepotism. $143 million paid to companies and individuals connected to board members and management. 12 staff positions were not advertised, and 8 members did not have the proper qualifications. October 2021. NMIA, Cypriot HAJ, Site First Rock, $450 million, Cytoiti. 2021, $450 million First Rock stock purchase. Hutchinson was a shareholder in First Rock Capital Holdings Limited while serving on the AAJ board when she voted in favor of the AAJ's investment and failed to recuse herself in keeping with the procedures of the board charter. October 2021. JCTE scandal. $124 million. Permanent Secretary Grace McLean Montague. Nepotism and cronyism. JRC Railway Corporation. Board member made head of HR. November 2021. Clarendon Alumina Production. Belizean company got a 6-month contract which was renewed 5 times for $225,000. November 2021. Jamaica Customs Agency. $664.24 million in arrears for 3 private bonded warehouses December 2021, Heart Trust, NTA. Staff retreat to Moon Palace for $5.6 million. February 2022, TPD Co. AG report also found that there was no evidence that TPDCO had conducted feasibility studies nor risk assessments for 11 projects at total cost of 478 million Jamaican dollars. March 2022. MOHW, $13 million spent to retrofit a hotel that was used for COVID for 1 year. May 2022, TPD.co AG report exposed that 8 members of staff unqualified for roles with salaries amounting to 31.3 million Jamaican dollars. July 2022, NSWM AA for $5.5 billion spent over the last 5 years to third parties for work projects, but no procedures to ensure work was done. August 2022, Kamina Johnson Smith, GSC campaign, government expenditure of $43.9 million. MOWH, cronyism. March 2022, absence of formal contracts valued over $400 million. November 2022, transfer of $174 million to MLCD, an NSWMA, and an NGO, but did not implement measures to track the utilization of the funds disbursed. November 2022. NGO spent $14 million of the $20 million it received on activities unrelated to COVID-19 emergency. Grand total, 6,314,200,000,000 Jamaican dollars. October 2022. J.C. Hutchinson, conflict of interest and second nepotism charge. His influence in the award of state contracts to a company owned by his son. November 2022. Green Acres Police Station. $73 million spent to construct Green Acres Police Station on flood-prone lands. December 2022. NCRA boss intervenes and releases detained shipments of substandard rice imported by company owned by Chris Tuftong. January 2023. SSL scandal. 200 accounts hit, exceeding $30 million in fraud. February 2023. Westcon contracts. PM Holness, conflict of interest probe. May 2023. FCJ, nepotism and cronyism. Minister of State Xavier Main engaged by FCJ for private legal services in acquisition of 200 acres of land from the UDC at Caymanas Estate. November 2023. Holness statutory. Declarations to Integrity Commission not yet certified and gazetted 2021 and 2022. March 2024. TAJ forks out nearly $400 million to lease buildings it's yet to occupy after 3 years. September 2024. FID referral. PM Holness's uncertified statutory declarations, 2019 to 2022. December 2024. Building permit scandal. April 2025. $31 million drill scandal. June 2025. FID appointment. Appointment of Dennis Chung as FID Chief Technical Director. June 2025. FCJ JLP Counselor referred for prosecution. July 2025. Old School Bus Saga.
You hear this? All right. And them people are them over play every day now. I'm not saying me the thing them play every day. Them people are supposed to do none at all. Now me here, mama put this evening show. Mala mattress, mama put upon notice. Because you go past stage last night, I say, Marky G can walk in and your foot not him shoes too crying number one. But you, listen me Me no know you talk about integrity. Tommy Brooks. No matter I have to send under your mama. Don't put no green stuff down here, you know. Don't do it. See, me no just tell you. Me I tell you, go run up on here, big dirty thinking slime my mama and not put no green stuff around here. You hear me just tell you. Coming like them things I joke, me never put them in. This shit you no man have to keep on the table, man. As well, you might have too much man. Go check your grandfather, man, and go check your pap. Because your grandfather, your past same way, you know. Yes, go check him. Tell them mother stop do these things. Go away. He's a piece of shit. Yes. Hey, we never put them in, because them are germs, you know. Yes. All right. I'm going to put her she. I'm going to put say ya. It's a reason. And you know, near Malawi mattress, you know, reason. Yes. Can I remember you up at UA? And that you mattress, go ask the people, them, demand them up there about yourself. Can't come like you forgot about yourself. I don't know why you put up on a table, come Malawi, Mark Golding can't walk in on the shoes. Nobody can walk in on the shoes, and the shoes messy. Who don't want to walk in on the shoes with Olent, yeah, with SSL, with Cash Plus, with the same thing, you know, Finsac house, where I'm have right now in Finsac. Me and myself now got somebody for Finsac house. Me and myself now got somebody for Finsac house. So I'm going to deal with you in my evening show. Yes, you personally. Remember the man calling about him wife, you know, him uncle, you know, where you had to take with the man place. You. Remember he's a piece of shit, you know. So you for go away, you know. Yeah. See, you for go away fast and quick. So we're going to deal with your case. We're going to come deal with this later. Make sure deal with the case. Because you're the one of the biggest piece of shit, you know, food. Hey, them for go in, man. Them for go, man. No, I mean, hey, elder, them are germs here. Let me tell you, this is one place you can't put me in. Because I have all go observe for them, you know, because them stink, you know. Remember, these are the same germs. Them up at them headquarters, them sperm whale headquarters. Put me out the other day about well-known, renowned recording artists. I spell my name wrong. Then spell WANYE, 1 year. And use a common L start the loan song, lowercase. Yeah, yeah. Say, being investigated for illegal drugs trafficking. Many one knows a drugs trafficking is legal. You can't think the one of them illegal. A drugs trafficking, you know. Remember, you know, me no in a Andrew cabinet, you know. I remember Andrew cabinet full of drugs trafficker, you know. No two way about that, you know. Remember in the PSOJ and them are carrying the drug between them and them in the PSOJ. You know, hey, a politician and people within the PSOJ own the drugs will come down there in the airport, you know. Them use that and I know them I use it on drugs. When they cocaine. Them are going like everybody and them are the same thing. You can't put my name and put my name not even with a bag of drinks. You can't put my name with egg, not cheese, not milk. Yeah? You know, so you put my name with drugs. Remember, the whole I want to say cocaine, me feel, only forget a 10,000 years each in a prison or more. Because people, family, who are destroy, not just Jamaica, but in Canada, in the United States, in the UK, and in Europe. Who know a shit. So when I take me and put me inside that one, on the full so. Me sit down here so for all that. Get up in the morning, beat on, and the evening beat on, and go to my bed, get up and beat on and over much years. And you put me and movement. Judgment like crowd and like magma man. You never know that. Say, if me in a drugs, that mean you don't see me down there in a 100 cabinet fast. You don't see me a power with the drugs corrupted government. You don't see me a power with them. Eh? But we don't like them lifestyle, so you see me keep far from them. Because hey, within this administration now, JP administration, you have pedophile, you know. A lot of pedophile too. And a lot of choppers. Especially if I'm more here in there. Where you say I might have choppers. Man, all of sending baby mother, baby mother cocaine and kept them with and sentence them. But me see them dress up. That are ER. dress up in a suit like him a soldier. Eh? I be a criminal around them. Me see I one about say them as say him in 1983 where him do and where him not do. 27 years after me see him out on a ball. Eh? 27. Eh? Make daylight saving time stop. Because schoolgirl lose life. Eh? Go on them full and then the little boys, them, hey, all them in a danger. Queenie, Big Mama, them, the one of them. So them and them affiliation. Hey, brothers and sisters, them to go away. The worst thing ever happened to Jamaica is them. Them is nastiness. You understand? And the biggest stroke never see, you know. Them back up some look Utia, them don't know me, you know, because I study everything around me. Everything. Everything. When you hear me attack, it are more dangerous than when me attack. Yes, believe me. Yes, me study everything. When we look them are send some little, them are send some little big black for try infiltrate me. And it not work. Me see them send germs on and come sit down here, sir, you know. And when me look them go call and next germs, then I say me I do money laundering. When my government don't know about that, me don't know about that, my bank don't know about that, money laundering, I sit down one place and do money laundering. Them have me no Andrew Holness. Me no Andrew Holness government. So me is not a smurf. Yeah. So me never hear nobody report me see that I see. Well, Andrew have how much million running that thing and him say the man then he gone. And him put him owe him some money. My God. Eh? That more look like some smurfing. Eh? You see the man then dangerous. The man them want same thing what Andrew do to PMP. Go and take for them thing and control it and then talk something. We know me no go to nobody for them Finsac home and him living off him not just buy it, him living on it. See the vast them did have one and them make millions of fight there. And them a talk about up and board. You understand? So them have the morals. Them for go away. Them for go away. And people like we now stop talking about them, you know. See? So them want to put me in that when me come out, the cleaner come out and apologize. Below that. Then them go release something about immediately. Oh, you can't see people talking about because my platform I come talk about fairness, big dirty thinking, fishing that people like you. Don't call me name now and look at dirty thinking, yabba. Stink or not stink. This one, I mean, this one in a real life too, you know. I don't like them, man. I don't like them. Don't call me name, man. I want a friend. Fuck off, man. Go away, man. Say, but I don't like them. I'm tell you this. But I don't like some people, but call me name, you know. You diss them, you know. I see them, you diss them in a real life too, you know. You come call me name like me. I want a friend, not a criminal. Big mama them for lose them license too. Yeah? Them for go away, man. Say, them for go away. So what them try for doing, them try for play pam pig. But me tougher than that, you know. Yeah, man. Me tougher than that, man. See? You know, yes, we're tougher than all of that, man. See? So we're tougher than steel, bro. So we're not busy about them. Both them are running about press release. Them to stop, do that. And press must follow them and release something like that. Them to go away. Them are journals. Malawi mattress. Me go straight me out later about Marky G can walk in Andrew. Oh, somebody about why you don't want Marky G. Walk in Andrew on the shoes with Olent and Cash Plus. Olent, Cash Plus. Him in a Finsac, no Finsac house. Where him did live in all them say, him no go nobody can not live in a Finsac house. Him live in a Finsac house. Can him on one. Say, Olent, Cash Plus. SSL, Finsac house, then can other things go with that? You can't compare Marky G with you know. Then now use name Tapanaris. Andrew Holness is an oligarch. He's an oligarch. And oligarchs in power with leeching, Cross Gray. And you name it, the family, them, when them names Stuart, them, the PSO, you know, say them on a power with. If it's an oligarch too, him one of them, man, wife them oligarchs. People them up. Can you imagine you do one place and it's value nearly $1 billion wife when them get the money from? She know how clean up something, but him and you know him too. Yes. Dangerous man. Oh, them have to be, and I talk about him work. Film work, you know. The whole of Anjo, when put up there, the whole of film shell company, them not have people, they not have workforce, you know. In Mecca, with the media name, positive media, when we look, it has so much million, you know what people I do video and I do all kind of things that I make them money there. Eh? Positive media. This, that, emerald, that, boom, bam. The man dollar, boat. Big boat, too much million. Eh? Taxi firm, nobody know, okay? Now have no name. Hey, them taxi company don't have no name. Him tell them to 3 no, I say buy 2 car and rich, turn billionaire. And Jonas. So who listen to that? This man not supposed to know politics. Yeah? Give up the gap. And I trick people him to go away. My goddamn disgrace. Eh? This, hey, after we sit down and fight so hard, let me tell you this. Yeah? This must not happen again to Jamaica. It must not happen again to Jamaica. After we clear up and do them. I want to uphold and don't make the mistake, you know. Don't stop selling a vote. Stop it. And by the way, make it a call earlier on. We're going to deal with Malawi. You remember, you know, we're going to deal with she wicked, you know. Later, you know. Because I'm going to play a dice what she do. She too enough now. She will lose her seat too, you know. A mattress, Malawi mattress, me attack, you know. Mattress, you Malawi mattress. But the man, them will go up there with that, they them tell me, so, you know, even, you know, me a man, so I don't want to repeat. I just must have a Malawi mattress. But you have some people up there, hey, mom, you shouldn't put yourself in the public. You're not even fit to be a woman to backside. It's a goddamn embarrassment to a woman if you go away. I don't like a woman live certain ways still, you know. I don't like it. It's bad. That's why I don't believe in a back road. It's wrong. It's wrong. Me, I tell you no, back road wrong. Yeah? And no real man. When you take them money and take themselves and go back road, but them are shit. If you have job, you know, these people are some mothers and things, mothers of the earth. They must live this way down. Woman, if you have some, you know, pride and dignity, man. Come on, man. Yeah. You understand? If you have some pride and dignity, stop that thing there, you know. When they cannot trust all them, can make a dirty man, they will do an egg. Yeah, when an egg, when a germ still, you know. Now germs. They trust them to command them to try to fertilize the egg for us to come on. That's nasty, man. That dirty. That's why the phone have HIV and all kind of things. So they live dirt. When they're nasty, man. And mothers of the earth. Or them nasty, so man. Eh? All kind of dirty man can go with them. We look them trust them with them egg. Eh? To fertilize them egg. These dirty piece of shit. Yeah, some cheese there, the shit. Hey, them woman only stop live so. I be tell you that you have a look man and hear him as struggle and him do look a farm and stay with him. Nobody make a man come with him car, you have a car, you jump and go. You make him a play around your egg them. Sometimes I borrow a car and him full of germs, full of all kind of germs and think, what if he get smart? It's sickening. You know it's sickening, you know. We have to bring some Middle Eastern lad down there. You know? Make them stop live so, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Them not real, man. You could not take your money and that. Malawi mattress. They're not nobody. Malawi, you notice? When you notice, Malawi, you hear when them talk about Bruce I come from down on your side, and he never come down on your apartment yet, when he was Prime Minister. Yeah, Lana, I never want to call nobody name, you know. Malawi, just go away, no man. You see hard remarks. I come and say, them and say, yeah, Bruce's girlfriend, and go and they say, oh, but the two on the name called on the same crime scene, man. When they stop it and go on like when they take people for you that, man. Two on the name called on the crime scene, you know. Go away, man. And don't call Marky G out in your name, name in your mouth, man. Yeah? See if you go away, man. Them have a crime, them have abuse crime scene, and two of them a call up on the crime scene, and then them come and a laugh. Like a fun. Me say me a come up later. You in my trust. Me a come up here later, you're too enough. Get away, you're too out of that. Yes. Me say 2.5 gone already, you know. 2.5 gone quickly. You know what? Let me just play this because remember play this fast. Let me think that. See ya. Remember me telling the girl, my man, I mean, hey, what is at the front of me? Go away. Remember say we are party. A party on deck. So see the number there. When you get the number, when we stop that, see it stop there. So party on deck, see the ticket them there. When you get that include food and everything, right? Yes. I know a real party on deck. So you know me showing it. Or it's still. Now I'm showing some of them things there later to some of the things them. So when you make sure when you come and party, when you call and order, when you ticket, you know. I remember everyone have firm out and them things about the car, when I power with music I play no one, nobody come talk to me as I spit. You know, no, because when you have them, you keep it to yourself. If you're not real, man, real people who come and party, call my man G and buy one a ticket here, purchase a ticket and then they're online too. So make sure you have a ticket. Yeah, me will get some name and me big enough too. Say, one more call and purchase them ticket. Remember, at the 14th, see everything the 14th of September, party and deck admission. See? Yeah, man. I'm going to see when I start from. So, when you make sure you get a ticket from earlier, yes. Because we are going to party, you know. And we are going to party. Make sure you pick up on a ticket. When you can't miss that one. See? So, when you come and make you want to have some fun. Not you. Of course. So, when you call, buy me this boop and move and go upstairs. Me know me have some bedroom I call. I don't want a ticket. Call and get on a ticket from early. Me supposed to get someone on the name of harder by the time I go upstairs. That's how it go. Remember see the real, remember see me real. Remember see who I call before me reach upstairs, yeah? Yes. So remember just knock it in and I get on a ticket. From now, I just few weeks left. And that's how we are celebrate. For the 3rd. And that's how we are celebrate. We are talking, man. All right. I'm up. See? So you know, so later we'll come walk them again. Yeah? Later we'll walk them. I want to run with Juliet Holness and him criminal crew. Get rid of him. Straight landslide. Him can't treat nobody again. This must happen again to Jamaica. Must it. It must not. Straighten up the place. I want to make sure when I get up early, make sure when I put the head and put the, I love say head, you know. Put the X beside the head, put it in the box, no outgo it, that them say bad. When you see the nickel box there, you know, hey, listen to me. I have some people, them vote for Labour and they write out of the box. You just make a little box and practice to put in the X. You know, but I wear on the face. Because when I vote to market, I bring back Civic and bring back Jamal. No good. No disrespect. But for them who are going like them, them for us, yeah, go lay some egg. Yes. Make sure you put the X beside the head. The head dip on your body, the head carry you. See? You can't put no X beside nothing else. Nothing else. Right in the box where the head there, the X should go. Make sure landslide. No, play with them. Yeah. No, play with them, you know. Anyway, with there, you know, the 2.5 hours went off already. They're 2:33. So you know it go already. Later, I'm out of time, yeah? Later. I'm out.